I'm Nan Boucher. I'm a wife, and mother, and grandmother, and an associate member of the Sisters of St. Joseph of Boston, and a spiritual director. Sometimes people ask me, what is spiritual direction anyway? Spiritual direction is a three-way partnership in which God, a seeker known as a directee, and a guide known as a spiritual director labor together in communion to help the directee to grow in their relationship with God. There are a myriad of reasons as to why someone might seek spiritual direction. Many people come with the explicit desire to grow in their personal relationship with God. Others might come if they have an important decision to make in their life, and they're seeking guidance and looking for some prayerful companionship on the way to their important decision. Sometimes people come to spiritual direction during a time of transition, when they're seeking a new kind of spiritual and emotional equilibrium. Today, many older people seek spiritual direction as a way of navigating all the changes and the losses that come with aging. These are only a few of the reasons why someone might seek spiritual direction. Every person who comes seeking spiritual direction comes for their own deeply personal reasons. A dear old spiritual director told me one time that most of us probably live our lives as if we're running a foot race with blinders on. We're running along the road, looking straight ahead. Meanwhile, God's off to the side of the road, whistling, trying to get our attention. God wants to get our attention. God wants to catch our eye so that God can capture our hearts. The role and privilege of the spiritual director is to walk alongside the directee, almost as an extra set of eyes and ears, to help the person to notice, to savor, to articulate, and to respond to God's communication, to God's presence and God's action in their lives and in their daily experiences. Spiritual direction is offered in a very prayerful, safe, caring, and non-judgmental environment where one's confidentiality is guarded and honored and revered as if a vow. Anything that is ever shared in spiritual direction stays right there with God, with the directee, and with the director. So what is spiritual direction? Spiritual direction is a great gift that God has given to us as God's beloved ones.